Hey, good morning. It's pretty cold out here today. I'm bundled up, and Janel's bundled up, and we're going to try to get started on some projects that we have to have knocked out before electrical comes in and HVAC, which is Monday, first thing. So I've got a project where the actual HVAC handling system is going to be installed in the main house. I've got to do a little soffit drop down in the guest house bathroom. We got to run another little HVAC condenser line. Let's see, we got a number of little projects. Maybe if we have time, we're going to knock out a little wall in the guest basement for the electrical panel in there. So anyway, got a busy day. Okay, first project of the day, we've got to cut an opening right here because our HVAC system's going in there. So I'm going to cut out that center stud. Happens to be the right width I'm going to need, and then I'll use that cut stud for my horizontal piece. Then what we'll do is we'll put a little mini door in there for future access. So let's get started. Okay, we got that done. My nail gun was broken, so I had to break out my hammer and had to use some nail gun nails, strip them off. But we made do. Most importantly, I got to figure out what's wrong with my nail gun because I cannot hit a nail with a hammer to save my life. Well, I can, but I'm out of practice, so I guess I'm going to get some practice. Okay, second framing task. I've got to fur this area in right here. So I decided to get a little bit larger mini split unit, which happens to be wider. We're going to have a little chase that the line set is going to run down inside of. When I went larger, it moved the line set over about 9 inches, which doesn't line up with the wall. So now I'm going to have that little chase up there so I can hide that line set and still make that bend going into the wall. So not a big deal, just got to build a 2x4 front, 2x4 bottom. We're going to knock it out real quick. Okay, we got our 2 pieces assembled that we need to. I don't have my ladder here, so I'm going to climb up on top of some sawhorses and go ahead and get it nailed in. Well, if you remember, we buried a conduit line that went all down the side of the driveway. Today, they're actually bringing that yellow plastic gas line, and we're going to run it all the way back to the house. So you'll get to see how that's done. There's a split we put in right there. There's a split in the driveway, or in the conduit. That way it makes it easier, so they have a shorter run and they're not having to pull it the entire almost 400 feet. All right, I'm pulling back.
Okay.
All right, it's through.
Huh?
It's through. Yep. Okay, well, we got it through the first half of the pipe, and that's probably the easy part of it. We've got a bend about halfway through the second half that I think everybody may be a little worried about, so fingers crossed it'll all come out okay. Literally. Okay, well, the GoPro died, but you can see we were able to pull it all the way through without a problem. So that is a huge, huge relief. Thank goodness. All right, so they were able to get the line all the way through. They're backing up their truck, and then they're gonna dig a ditch going all the way across the driveway so they can bury the gas line on the other side of the driveway, and then at a later time they'll get it connected when we're ready for our permanent service. So this is the tracer wire They bury this in the ground so when you call in for your locate service, you don't hit the gas line. This wire will carry a signal, so when you're scanning the ground, it'll actually pick up and beep and let you know, hey, there's a gas line here. So once these guys roll this thing out, they'll put dirt on top of it to secure it down, just to make sure it doesn't shift. Well, we got everything done. The gas line's run. They've fixed everything back as it should be. And I'm gonna call it a day. I'll pick up where I left off on the framing stuff tomorrow. So that's a big relief, that gas line being run, and no problems with that. Now we're gonna proceed forward with the gas HVAC, electrical Monday. So stay tuned, we got a lot of work ahead of us.